Breaking news. Body cam footage of Donald Trump's attempted assassination has just been released, in which it shows police attempted to climb onto the same roof that Thomas Crooks was on. There's no sound for this video, so that's why I'm kind of narrating over it. But as you can see, this one officer lifts the other one up to try and get a better view of Thomas Crooks, as well as his position on the roof. Now, from the moment that the cop lays eyes on him, it's about 40 seconds until the shooting starts. Which goes to show that everybody knew that this guy was there. Now, me personally, I've said from the beginning that this was all a stunt, but that's just my opinion, and we'll have to wait until the investigation concludes. But I do think it's pretty funny that once all of the conservative news outlets found out that he was a Republican, well, they've kind of stopped talking about it. Now, you can watch this video as he's calmly walking towards the guy still. Yep, just calmly walking. Don't get me wrong, I don't think the cops were in on it. No, it didn't go that high up. And then that's when it starts. And now he's running back to his car to get his...
What was your reaction when you saw the events unfold on Saturday?
Shock, and then concern, obviously, for the former president. This is an event that should have never happened.
Who is most responsible for this happening?
What I would say is that the Secret Service is responsible for the protection of the former president.
So the buck stops with you?
The buck stops with me. I am the director of the Secret Service. It was unacceptable, and it's something that shouldn't happen again.
The President and Homeland Security Secretary said today they had 100% confidence in you, but there are some members of Congress calling on you to resign.
I appreciate the Secretary's comments, and we're going to continue to be transparent and communicate with people.
Do you plan to stay on? Absolutely.
I do plan to stay on.
I think with respect to former President Trump, there's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that that hit his ear. So it's conceivable. Although, as I sit here right now, I don't know whether that bullet, in addition to causing the grazing, could have also landed somewhere else.
Hey, what's up, you guys? WD3 Hill Report News Break. That's right, Trump shooting legend. This thing is a part of legend. Let's see. Let's get an update from what's going on with that story.
We still don't know for sure whether Donald Trump was hit by a bullet, whether he was hit by glass fragments, whether he was hit by shrapnel. We don't have those details. We actually have no details from his physician, even though this man is still a Secret Service protected and presidential candidate. We knew almost nothing. Why? Why don't we know that much? We know that 3 people were shot. 1 person, unfortunately, was killed at the rally. We don't know where they were sitting or standing relative to him. We don't know why, for 9 full seconds, Donald Trump was allowed to stand back up during an active shooting. An active shooter situation, even though they at that point had said the shooter was down. How would they have known if there were more shooters or not? Nobody knew. That there could have been 5 shooters for all they knew. Yet they allowed him to stand up in the middle of that crisis and pose for a photo and fist pump the air so he could get the iconic photo. And then they allowed him to stand up again outside of the SUV instead of just shoving him into the SUV. That seems really unusual. What is the actual injury to Donald Trump's ear that's under that bandage? Shouldn't we know that by now? It's weird. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of curiosity about it, in the sort of media world, my profession. It's weird, right? Where are the FOIAs? Why isn't the New York Times aggressively pursuing his medical records? It's just weird. Just a strange thing that I've noticed. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it too, but it's weird.
Nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something that you're never gonna forget. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't been around. At least that's what I've been told.
you can see, the skepticism goes to the highest level. Let's see what some of the alternative or some of the opposition media has to say about the Trump shooting.
I'm going to talk to y'all while this is going on right here. How you going to fake your own damn shooting? Look at him. Watch. He act like he just got hit by a mosquito. He do like this right here. Look at my hand. He like that. It ain't no. And he didn't drop down. Right? Then they're going to show his ear. His ear's in perfect shape. That's ketchup. Or whatever kind of that fake blood patch junk that they use. Notice, ain't none of Secret Service looking up for the shooter. Ain't nobody got their gun out. Come on, man. And then the soldiers that's coming out, those guns are aimed down. See? I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at or not. But their rifles are aimed down. Notice the people in the background. Nobody left. Nobody left. Everybody's still there. Where you been at, somebody gets shot, you don't haul tail. And where you been at when a president gets shot, when they bring him up, watch his hand. When they bring him up, watch his hand. They're getting out of his way, they're making sure he looks like that. Look, he's raising his fist and hollering, fight, fight. That's telling his supporters that we need to win this election or else we need to cause trouble. That's all he's saying. That's all he's freaking saying, man. He know he gonna lose. A reporter started already getting on it. He's like, what kind of way is he shot when freaking the bullet don't leave no mark or nothing? And his, Trump's damage control is trying to act like he turned his head, maybe he turned the head a certain way, blah, blah, blah. You can't get blood unless something pulls skin off. I'm going to give it down. How much skin? Something probably missing on you. When Tyson bit there on Holyfield, first time, you saw the marks on Holyfield's ear. The second time when he bit Holyfield's ear off, what you see? You saw part of the man's ear missing. Come on, man. Miss me with this bull jive right here, man. Look at the citizens. They ain't worried about nothing. Then they talking about somebody dead. Who shot him? I mean, come on, man. Come on now. We're probably stupid. I'm done. I'm just saying, man. I think it's a scam.
What a day it was. As I said earlier this week, I stand before you only by the grace of Almighty God. That's true. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. Maybe JD or somebody else would be here, but I shouldn't be here right now. But something very special happened. Let's face it, something happened. And they keep saying, he's a threat to democracy. I'm saying, what the hell did I do for democracy? Last week, I took a bullet for democracy. What did I do against democracy?
Hey, so at this point, the Trump shooting is a thing of American legend. It will be in history books everywhere. Well, this is WD3. This is your Hill Report News Break. You guys have a great evening.